All right, we got to do a tank clean on this guy, man. But actually, both salt tanks. So most of you probably remember the 5 gallon flu ball that I never updated you guys on after I made that one video. But that's because when I first set it up and once I actually started putting life in it, we had a freeze out here in Oregon, and we didn't have power for like 3 days. So everything in that tank died, and ever since then, that tank just never was the same again after that. I did have a clown living in it, a yellow watchman goby, and a pistol shrimp. So it's still an awesome tank. Like right now, I only have invertebrates in it. I have some green hammer coral, mushroom, and some GSP, and a couple of bumblebee shrimp. So yeah, it's just kind of a cool little tank. I don't really even do much to it, honestly. Do a water change and scrape the glass. It's a ton of copepods in there because I kind of overdid it with the copepods in that tank. But yeah, this right here is the 15-gallon Hello Reef kit. Um, and we have two clowns in here, two bubble tip anemones that are not happy right now because one, the tank's dirty, but also I had the lights off. So they're they're slowly waking up right now. We got a tuxedo urchin, some hermit crabs, a bumblebee goby, and a red banded pistol shrimp in there. So really awesome community of organisms in here. It's really in its ugly stages. I only set this tank up maybe like 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. But everybody's doing great. The water quality is great. It's just really funky right now. We do, as of the last couple of days, look like we have some cyanobacteria developing. So that is a little bit concerning. We're going to do a water change now and a cleanup. We're going to test our water and see what we need to add in here. And we might be, yeah. We are okay though. We okay. We're going to see what's going on. I really wish I didn't put such a thick layer of sand in here. First thing we're going to do though is clean our glass. So we got our little scraper here. This is pretty easily done. Oh, at this stage. We also got a lot of water in here. I might drop this down a little bit so we don't spill it all over the floor. Here, I'll just get the top real quick before I do that. Got some food stuck to the glass here. So I overfed this tank a couple days ago, and that's just what I think is happening right now. It was totally my fault. I was kind of in a rush at the moment, and I was going out the door, and I normally I would sit here and like feed them pellets, just feed them a couple pellets at a time, watch them eat. But I tried to just put a ah. It didn't hurt, but he bit me. She bit me. She's funny. She's a little feisty little girl. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I tried to like dump a little bit out of the bottle in there, and just way too many pellets came out. And I intended to do a water change when I came back that day, but I didn't, and I kind of regret that I didn't now. But it's okay. It'll be all right. We'll bounce back from this. We're gonna check the water out. She is not happy about me being here right now. She's funny. Yeah. Let's take some of this water out because it's kind of spilling on the floor here, all over our cables. Before I do that though, I'm gonna unplug the heater and the air pump so we don't come across any problems there. It's also raining outside. Here we go. Just want to unplug the heater and the air pump there. I'm gonna take some of this water out. What was I saying? Yeah, I overfed it the other day, and I should have did a cleanup then, but I didn't. But we're gonna get in there. She's you see her, she's really not happy about me being here right now. I'm just trying to help you, girl. She's so brave. I love it. It actually doesn't hurt. It's more of like just a reaction. Just because something's flying at my hand trying to bite me. But yeah, just in case you're wondering, it doesn't hurt. Clean all this off. Got a wave maker. Honestly, barely use this wave maker because it's so powerful. This is the one that comes with the kit. Hello Reef, y'all gotta do something better with that, man. Because that thing is way too powerful for this size of this tank. Maybe I put it in the wrong spot or something, but I don't know. But I don't use it. I mean, they can't even swim. Maybe once my enemies grow a little bigger or something, and they are actually like using it for housing, it'll probably be better. I don't know. But I do know y'all need to make a lid for this thing too, because my snails like to climb out of here. My spiny stars, they don't climb out, but my margarita snails, they're gone. Like, I had to put the other one that was in here inside of this tank because they just kept climbing out. And there's no lid for this tank. I gotta get one custom made. So hello Reef, please, if y'all can make a lid for these, I don't know if y'all do and y'all sell it separately, but y'all need to sell it with the tank. Come on, man. It's just one piece of glass with a couple of little clips. Y'all can do that for the same price you selling it for. Stop playing. I think we're gonna go for 50%. Just because of that overfeeding for one. Also, it'll be the first like 50% water change I did. We got too much sand. Oh, we got too much sand in there. Oh God. Oh, we got like a little shell stuck in there. See if we can get that out of there. We have to pour some water in here and get this unclogged. Yeah, there we go. Had this stuck in that siphon. All right, let's keep going. All right, cool. I feel like we probably need to put a new bag of carbon in. We do have some here. Just see what we got. Oh no, we got some Cheeto back here that's looking pretty gross. All right, so we're gonna take our sponges out too. We'll go ahead and give those a good cleaning. We got one here. Some biomedia here. Carbon. There should be another sponge in here. Yeah, there we go. Get that out of there. We'll get that all cleaned up. And some salt water. Use some of our salt water. Let's clean these off. Just gonna pour a little bit in there. Just gonna give them a good little squeeze out, shakes. Get all that nasty food out of there. Nice little shake out real quick. Go back in there. Now, I think I want to replace our carbon. We could probably just rinse it off, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw another bag in there. Just because I haven't changed it in a while. Maybe like a month. I'll throw that back there. Honestly, it don't look bad. So, nice little rinse off. Should be good. Put that in there. Get all the sponge back in there, we good. Get some nice little shake out, nice little squeeze. Nice little rinsey rinse. Should be good. It's like formed to the heater a little bit. It's cool. Yeah, a little rinse too. That's kind of funky. Stick that back in there. So this Hello Reef kit also comes with a refractometer. So it actually comes with a refractometer. A refractometer can be used to check still salinity. So we're gonna have to make some salt water. We have some RO here. We got a box of salt right here. Ugh. So this is less than 5 gallons in here, so we ain't gonna go too crazy. Well, we need something to stir this up with. We're gonna give that some time to dissolve. While that's happening, we're gonna empty our dirty bucket. All right, so while we're waiting on our salt water to be ready, I just want to tell you a little bit about this tank here. This is my dark frog tank. We have a breeding group of dark frogs in here, bumblebees, and I never intended on breeding them. They've laid eggs in this enclosure since I've had them about 3 times now. Their latest clutch of eggs, I actually decided to save because they do typically seem to not survive. But this time we took them out and we got some babies forming here. You can actually see them moving around, moving their little tails. They're about a little bit over a week now, so should be hatching soon. It's a total of 8 eggs, which is pretty cool. It's been actually really cool to see them just kind of like form in the egg. They were just black spots. Now they have tails that move. So it's gonna be cool. We have setting up a enclosure for them to grow out into. Also planning on maybe taking the breeding group out of this enclosure and putting them into something bigger, because we do want to get the morning geckos out of here as well. We have just so many in here. It's crazy. We're gonna probably give this a mist real quick. Once we do that, we will definitely see a little bit more activity in there. They definitely need a good misting. These guys have been a lot of fun to watch and see. They actually use the enclosure, like the entire space of it, a lot more than I thought they would. Like, I was surprised at how much they climb and spend at the top of the enclosure. But it makes sense since they like to lay their eggs inside of the plants. Yeah, but just been a lot of fun in the morning hearing them sing, and the morning geckos have been a little out of control. So if you don't know what morning geckos are, they're a species of geckos. It's all female, and they just reproduce and clone themselves and lay eggs like crazy. We find them around the studio a lot because they get out of this enclosure. It's not ideal, but it's just kind of what we have going on. So we kind of just deal with it. It's kind of cool. Um, they're pretty friendly too, so even if they weren't, like they're so tiny, wouldn't even be a problem if they were a little aggressive. But they're usually pretty timid and just want to get away. We have a lot of plants here, so we find them in our house plants. Every once in a while, you'll find one just on a move for it, breaking across the floor. Since we're already here, we're gonna just go ahead and give everyone a mist over here. So we got some distilled water here, Rep is safe. They got Fresh Prince down there. Here we go, here we go. So we do got ice pods and spring tails in here, so they definitely like it being moist. But you know, obviously also for reptiles, they just need that moisture in there. It's how to help with the humidity. Yeah, that's how they stay hydrated. So we do got our heat on, UV on right now. UV will go off in a couple hours. These two tanks right here are the only ones that don't have a ceramic heat emitter and a basking bulb. Look at Sheba's. You okay, girl? Sheba got going on here. She came out to see. Yeah, but the isopods definitely in the springtails. They also need some water to keep surviving in here, but moist. We use spray. Make sure we keep our humidity nice for our snaky friends. Do a quick check for some poops. Urate spa. Isopods unfortunately can't do all the cleanup. Nice and moist in there. Get that substrate all nice and moist. Yep. Check on this girl here. They did only eat like 2 days ago, so it's probably no bowel movements, but oh. right now it's a little too high in salinity, so we're gonna add some more RO water. I think don't want to lift that up like that right now. Yeah, we're just gonna add some more RO and then keep checking it with our refractometer to see what the salinity's at until we get it to where we need it. Hopefully we don't have to use any more salt. We could just get this to get where we needed it and have enough salt water ready to get in our tank. We need to also get our heater back on too. So I had to run up to the store and grab some more RO. Because I didn't have any more, so luckily it's easy to find in my area, but eventually I want to get like a RO filtration system that I could use. I'm gonna drop some water on our refractometer, check it. Still too high. We're probably gonna need a third bucket here to really try to level it out, but let's see. So we're gonna use a little bit of RO to clean the refractometer off before we check it again. Make sure we get all that salinity off of there. Let's check our salinity again. Okay, getting closer. We're almost there. Right now we're at about 40 parts per thousand. We want to be around 30, 35. 35, I believe. So we're almost there. We're definitely gonna need another bucket so we can mix it. So I'm gonna go grab that real quick. I'm gonna attempt to make both buckets just equal parts, and then I'll just have some extra water. Also, we're gonna clean the 5 gallon too. Saying, I mean, we're gonna try to make equal parts here. Honestly, I don't think this recommendation for this. Once you mix it, you need to use it within a few days. But I don't know. I've kept salt water for a little while, and it'd still be okay. So we'll see. So we're gonna attempt to get this without having to put any more salt in. Yeah, it's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. Clean our refractometer off again. Yeah, that one's almost perfect. It's like sitting right above the mark that we need. So I probably just hit a little dab. Boom. Right? Now we need to get this one on point. Yeah, that's I think that's it, guys. We're just gonna get a little dab in there. We're good. Honestly, I'm going in. I'm pretty comfortable where it's sitting at. I think we all right. So we're just gonna do a slow fill here for a second. It's already looking so much better too. So it's on the settings right now. So this light has an app and does have like a time period of like so specific for different organisms or it's cool. It's a cool app. It's called Mobius Light app. I'm looking for just had a moment there. I want to turn the lights on here, but the app's on my phone and I'm recording with my phone right now. Let's see. It's looking real cloudy right now. We got to get that filter back on. Something about this sand, I don't know. I don't like. I don't know. It's like dusty or something. I thought it was the same Carib Sea sand that I have, like I've been using, but man, there's something different about it. I don't really know what it is. But let's go ahead and pour the rest of this in here and get this started. All right. Let's get our heater and pump plug back up. It's looking a little crazy right now. Give it a little time to settle. Use my same little refractometer. Microfiber. I got a bunch more microfiber cloths. We can change it up. No worries. Let's just go ahead and wipe everything down while we here right now. Yeah. Ooh. I feel like yeah. So this light is on a timer, so we actually gotta switch this light around. Oh no, not the screw. Dang it. We're not gonna turn our wave maker on, but let's go ahead and set it back where it sits at. These guys looking a little depressed about this disruption they just faced. But yeah, so we got to get to this tank over here. I want to get the light on. Coral's already sleeping in most part. It didn't go off too long ago. Come on. I know we're just gonna disrupt it for tonight. Just see, it's the light right here. There we go. So let's get a closer look at this tank. All right, for this tank, we're not gonna do a big water change on it because we just did one. We've been doing weeklies on this one, just like a gallon or so. I think we're like a little bit of a week over and half a week over than normal on this one. But we are gonna clean the glass off and change a little bit of water. I should probably just go ahead and take some out. Let's unplug our heater first. I'm making a video. Okay, so we got our heater unplugged. Just want to take about a gallon out of this one. Oh, looks like we got a little snuffer in there. Sorry, buddy. It's actually a hermit crab shell. I think it's an empty one, so good ding. Pretty sure it's an empty one. We got them out though. We'll just drop that shell in there. All right. Now that we got some water out, let's go ahead and keep scraping our glass. Something really therapeutic about this for me. It's already looking so good, huh? Yeah. I probably won't ever put fish back in this tank. But I've been really happy with just watching the corals and the crabs and snails. I have to move this over a little bit. No more friends. Trying to fend me off here. It's pretty funny. They're so tiny. They do well in here though. It's crazy. There's only 2 in here. There's like 5 or 6 hermit crabs. 3 margarita snails. This dead shell right here came out of the 15-gallon. Crawled out, died, I put it in there so the hermit crab can get it, but one hasn't taken it yet. I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and pour some water back in. Settle down and we'll take a look at the water test. See how this is going. I can't believe I dropped that screw back there. I gotta go get it. It sucks. Good. All right, now that our water's all settled and everything, let's go ahead and do a water test. We're gonna start with our high range pH test saltwater tank. So we have the API saltwater master test kit. We do have corals and anemones, so it would be a good idea to test calcium, but unfortunately, this kit doesn't come with calcium or magnesium or phosphates. So we will most likely be taking a trip to the store to see if we can get a water sample tested for those things. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops of the high range. Give it a little shake. See what it reads at. We want to be around an 8.2, 8.4 with our anemones. Next, we'll go to the ammonia. We want to be seeing 0 ammonia in there. We don't want any ammonia. So the ammonia comes with 2 bottles. We got the first one here. We're going to add 8 drops. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drops first. Let's close that up. Okay. Give that a little shake real quick. Bye-bye. Oh. We didn't spill that much. So we get bottle number 2. And add 8 drops. See what we got going on here. Hopefully we have no ammonia. Be ideal. Shake that up. Give that a second. We got high range pH, ammonia. We're going to go to our nitrites next. Hopefully we see a 0 there. And this is the 15 gallon, I'm sorry, that we're testing right now. We'll check the 5 gallon a little while here. So I got nitrites. For nitrites, it's going to be 5 drops. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a good little shake on that. Hopefully we're at 0. So far, so good. And next we're going to go to nitrates. We don't want any nitrites or nitrates in there. It's going to be the cause of death in salt water. Fish disease, coral disease. Yeah, so So far, we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and start with bottle number one. Get 10 drops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking good. Give it a little swizzle. We're gonna put some more drops in. Got 10 drops of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Really simple test, guys. Let's put that on there. Give it a nice little shake. And then let's compare to what we got going on here. As we started our pH here. So we definitely look like we're down in that 8.2, 8.4 range. You see there's somewhere in between there. Exactly where we want to be sitting at. Honestly, it might be between 8.2, 0.4. We come over to the ammonia here. It's like we're sitting right in between 0.25 parts per million. So we're gonna make sure we do another water change in a couple days. Let's get that ammonia out of there. Not at a point where I'm worried. It's like nitrites are at 0. And it looks like our nitrates is also going to be around 0. So overall, not too bad. I'm not surprised to see a little bit of ammonia since we did overfeed the tank last week. But that's pretty much how you do a water test, minus like calcium, phosphates, magnesium, things like that, which are all things that we don't need to worry about too much because we don't have a lot of those organisms in there that are really needing that. Do dose my tank weekly with calcium, reef builder, buffer, and magnesium. So hopefully everything's good. We're gonna take a water sample in to a fish shop and get it tested, and we'll see how things go. But I'm gonna do a test on the 5-gallon. Probably not gonna record it. I'm just gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.